You know who's back again? It's CR. My volume should be working, all this stuff, and you should be able to hear me. And welcome back to this live digital creation mode with CR. This live stream / replay is more digital creation mode time with CR. Practicing the editing and trying out the software again and again and again and building on it as you watch CR create a few things to add into some videos, streams, and such for later use. Now, I'm no expert in it, but CR is still trying to learn even more. I'm actually doing a live stream about it because, yeah, you'll figure out why. So again, my social media links are down in the description right now, or on your device of choice. Just adding in my description. What's up? Yes, I'm in a different location. Just setting everything up right here. See, and I'll be using Photopedia again. Just so you guys can see me. Hi. I know, stage props. Let me put the text on the screen here. So, yes, I'll be creating some stuff. I'm in a different location, so some stage props. Just something I have. We'll see. I am going to do a live stream on it because I'm gonna actually make a live stream type of thumbnail this time. So I figure I'd do it live. And let me bring up this other thing too, which was also made live. So just let me bring up my video capture again. I mean my window capture. Because I'll be making it in Photopedia again. Get more practice with it. This time around, I'm actually going to leave my CR in the bottom right-hand corner, left-hand corner this time. Appreciate it. I'm just kind of thinking, I'm actually going to make a thumbnail about my live stream thumbnail. I know, I'm just getting psyched up for it right now. And I also have something to drink too. So, cheers. Appreciate everyone dropping by, checking out the replay and all that stuff. And like usual, feel free to hit the red button and change it to gray and add a D in it. And subscribe. Because honestly, subscribe has CR in it. And so does cheers. And care. And core. And cover. A lot of words. So I'm gonna make something out of this. Like I said. Just let me bring it up right here. Alright. Let me hit the live chat like usual. Got the slow-mo on every 5 seconds. Appreciate everyone dropping by and watching this. And you're catching on the replay. I appreciate it. Hopefully it'll turn out well. I guess we'll see, since I'm still live right now. So I'm actually gonna make a new project right here. I'm just gonna see it, yeah. And like I said, Photopea is available at photopea.com. It's free to use, but the free version or is ad supported. You see it on the right side of the screen, and you see it on your laptop desktop. It is technically usable on a mobile device like a phone or a smartphone tablet, but it's a little bit different. I still have to play around with it. Even the site says it's generally better with a keyboard and mouse because you can get more precise because you're using a mouse instead of touching the screen and stuff like that. Is it possible to do stuff? I'm gonna find out eventually. Still working on it, trying it out. Well, let's see what I can do here. So, new project here. Again, I'm gonna go for 1280 by 720 pixels. So that's a width by height. And I'll rename this project to live stream. This is gonna be a live stream version. And let's start with this first. Should be able to. So I'm not typing live here. I have no idea what's gonna give me. Let's see what it gives me if I. Maybe that's a little too much right there. I might start with a blank document here. Something more lively. That's a little too live. Maybe if I was dancing, that would be nice. Oh yeah, there's some music, some mixing, some DJing stuff. Oh yeah, some dancing. Nothing to cry about there. No pun intended. So I'm probably gonna make a. Not really seeing anything. Live your dream. I should live my dream of creating. 98.6% of the time. Let's see here, what do we got here? I'm not seeing anything that stands out. Yeah, there's some pink hearts. I'm not really seeing anything that just stands out. And it's like, ooh, I should use that for my live stream thumbnail. Yes, I'm gonna talk about live stream a lot because I'm talking about live streaming while I'm live streaming because I'm making a live stream thumbnail. Whew. See, that 3 times fast. I still can't see anything in there. I'm just not creating. Yeah, I'm just not creating blank one right here. I'm not really even seeing anything I want. I'll work with what I got. Work with blank first. Probably bring in some stuff. You might see some other stuff that I'll bring in and copy and paste in. Alright. Yeah, my CR should be, it's semi-transparent, so you should be able to see it through. Yeah, you should be able to see my mouse through it. Alright, let's see what we can do here. First of all, I actually don't need a background yet. I'll make a new layer right there. Hide that one for now. What I'm gonna do here, let's bring in a document right here that I have from one of my previous live streams type of things I used to have. Well, and bring in, because I might actually use the text from this. Load this one up. So I'll probably, I'll work with this one right here. I think this one will be good. My audio should be good. Let me just, okay. Just making sure everything's good. Control D to deselect. I'm gonna remove that one layer because I won't need that. So this is my default, like literally default live stream type of thing I've made in the past, and I based the font and the text around it for our live streams. So I'm thinking of keeping this. However, I'm gonna see if I can match the text, and if I can't, then I'll have to copy it. Let's see. We'll see. I'm trying to remember what I use. It could have been Arial. Was it Arial? It could have been Arial. Arial should be in here, right? Arial's in here, isn't it? They have Arial in here, don't they? Um, or maybe not. I thought they would have had this in here. Yeah, okay. No, forget that. I'm not gonna be able to match the text probably. I'm not actually zooming here. Control plus. Oh, actually, I have to rush rest the layer because that's a smart layer. So I can actually do something. So zoom in here. I'll clean this all up and remove the background, or only pull in the text. 1 and 2. All right. Leave a random smile on my side chat here. So, work with this. So I'm then press W on the keyboard. It'll bring me the magic wand. Select that. Select that. I'm holding shift. I can select multiple things. Panning, clicking, trying to select that text area right there. Now, let's see. Can I refine it? Yeah, I can refine the edge. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Yeah, there we go. That'll be alright. Yeah, that'll be alright. I think let me zoom in here. Oops. Zoom in here. Undo. Control plus to zoom in. Just to see the difference. What I'm gonna do here is actually copy that. Duplicate the layer. Yeah, that's probably better. Selecting my copy layer, merging down. Renaming that as the text layer. So let's see what else to have here. Yeah, I think that'll work. I got most of it. Just seeing a difference here. Yeah, I got most of it, I think. Just clicking the below layer just to see if there's any difference as far as I can tell. Yeah, it's a little bit more, but that's okay. Control minus to zoom out. This is how it would start. Now, obviously, I need to save this, so I'm not actually save it. Save as. I'll name this live stream template. Yeah. Got that save out. Hit Control R to bring up the rulers. Keep that right about there. Keep my CR right about there. I might move it, but let's see. So the next thing let's see right there. No, it's like a new document here. I'm actually gonna bring in some things here. Now that I think of live streaming, let's see if I type in stream. Yeah, probably not get water, but it's probably not what I want. Live streaming. Yeah, okay, let's say microphone. This microphone's needed, right? Let's see what we get for that. And, and the thing is, I didn't even really plan. Well, I planned to do this, but I didn't actually like go in and look beforehand. So that's why it's taking me a little bit longer. So you can actually see me doing this in real time. I'm also thinking about this comedy one. I don't know. Microphone. I'm waiting for something in there. Actually, I like that kind of wave file right there. I kind of like this one, so I'll open this one up. It's just not hard. I'd show all this. I kind of eyeballing on this right here on screen, just because I think that might work. Yeah. So I think I'll use that. So I'm not. I have to rasterize the layer. Rasterize it. Control X to cut. Go to my template again. My live stream template. Yes. Paste that in. Press V so I can move it. That's a keyboard shortcut. The move tool is V. So, now I just have to isolate. Well, remove the background out. So let's try magic wand on this. This might be a little bit more tricky just because how fine that lines are in there. But I guess we'll see. Let's see how good I can get at it. Well, let's see if I just use the magic wand. That's probably good as that really. Yeah, it's not that great. I mean, I want something like that though. That kind of waveform. I think that would be kind of cool. I just do that. Back. I'll refine this edge on it. Yeah, that's too much. Yeah, let's try out 6. Yeah, that's too much. No, let's try refine edge. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to 0. Select it on the white, refine the edge. I think I have the inverse selection, Control Shift I. Refine the edge. Yeah, that might be pretty good actually. Yeah, let's set up 20. Let's see. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, 20 is good for that, I think. Let's see if I bring my original back in. It's not too bad. That's not too bad. Don't need this copyright here. So I'll remove that one. rename this as waveform. Kind of want that in there. Press V on the keyboard for the move tool. So I can move down around. Zoom out a bit. It's not so bad. I don't mind that actually. Stretch out my legs a little here. Go back to this. Let's see here. I want to change the color though. I'll keep the this original for now and make a duplicate. Work on the copy. It should be under image, adjustments, and hue and saturation. Change the hue of this. I mean, I could turn it down to grayscale. Nah, I don't like grayscale. Yeah, I don't want that one. I need a solid color in there. So what I think I'll do is try the blending options. Outer glow. I guess we'll see. No. Oh, wait, no, not outer glow. Should use color overlay. Yeah, that's probably better. Oh yeah, color overlay. Now let's try. I'll try blue. Yeah, that's a nice blue. Yeah, I'll try. Oops. See, I clicked on one of the ads on the side. By accident, you can go in there. Oh, sorry. You're not supposed to see that. You probably don't see it on screen. Did I say ad? Should say ad. Even though I'm saying the same thing. Alright. We're back to this again. Save my work. Check my window out so you can see a little bit more of it. Yeah, I kind of like that blue waveform right there, so I think I'm more likely to keep that one. So I'll move it original, rename that as rename the copy as waveform. That's the one I want to use now. Save my work, Control S. Select that layer. I'm gonna increase the size just a little. Actually, maybe I'll copy it actually. Yeah, I'll copy it. Instead of increasing the size, I'll duplicate the layer. V on the keyboard or right here. Move tool. And take the copy and just move it over a bit. It's kinda, and you can zoom in, Control plus. Trying to line this up. So it looks like all the way across. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. Kinda like that, so move my copy down or move my original up. Select the original, move that down. I still have to rename it. Waveform. Enter. V on the keyboard. I can move this around. Hmm. See, I think I'm gonna leave this size. Yeah. Obviously that's sitting on the top, so I'm gonna move my text layer to the top. Select the waveform. I can have something like this. Okay. Okay, what else? I can close that other one because I won't be needing that one. Go back to new. Well, Control S to save. New image. Let's see what to look for here. I'm trying to think here. Let's see. Maybe I'll look on emoji on the side chat here. Something I can use just to get an idea. Maybe I can get an idea from one of the emojis on the side. Actually, I think I know what I'll do. Yeah, I think I know what I'll do. I'll just create a new document here. I won't be saving this one currently. Go down to the shape tool, which is U. Right click, custom shape. Let's see, look for a shape right here. Lots of shapes. Some sort of shape that I can use. Foghorn. And there's a bell thing. Let's see what we can do here. The Foghorn's not a bad thing. That would be bad, I think, for a live stream template. And remember, I'll be working in layers, if you haven't noticed already, so I'll be able to move this stuff around, add it into videos, well, live stream, and such. Let's see, what else? Let's go with that. I think that's what I want. Yeah, the speech bubble. Where did I put that? Oh, no, that's right. Maybe the play button. Yeah. Draw this out. Let's pick a different color for now. Well, not blue, but yeah, let's go with red for now. Since that's a shape, I need to rasterize it. The remove tool right here. Move that around. Try to change this. It looks like a horn or something. You know, you'd be like, CR's back! Or something like that. Let's see what I can do with this. How can I make this a little bit more unique so it doesn't look so generic? I'm gonna maybe I'll make that one little spot different. So I'll select the rectangular select. M is the shortcut key. Just kind of select this half circle right above. Yeah, about there. I should be able to use hue and saturation to change just that. Change it so it's black. Or no color. Well, all color, I should say. No color is actually white. Zoom that back now. Okay. Let's see what else I can do here. Actually, before we want to undo the deselect, and what I'll do is hit Control X to cut it, paste that as a new layer. That way I have multiple layers. I can manipulate both individually. So let's see. Zoom that in a little here. So this kind of handle thing, I want to change that up to. So what I'm going to do here, since it's slightly curved, and there's probably different ways I could do this. Let's try Eclipse select first. Control minus to zoom out. Try to get most of the handle. Let's see, move that over. And that's. Yeah, I don't like that. That's not good enough. I'm still missing part of it. Oh, actually, no. Polygonal lasso select. Just on the outside right here, right to that corner. Maybe right there. Now I'm going around the handle. I'm touching my beginning spot right there. Touching my bit. Oh, there we go. Now it's a selection. So I should be able to cut the. Oh, that. See, I'm in the wrong. See, I'm on the wrong layer. I gotta go back to this one. Original cut. Paste. Be on keyboard. That up just a tad here. I'm gonna rename this to the handle. Now I'll change that to the horn and a little half circle. I'll just put on that. Now I can change the handle here. What I'll do is select handle. Yep, that's selected. Go to image. Hue and saturation. And the keyboard shortcut is apparently Control plus the U. Again, I'll change that so it's dark. Okay, zoom out, Control minus. Okay, let's see what else I can do with that. Well, I'm not putting them all in. It should be able to, yeah, it should be able to make a folder. See, I actually selected them all and hit new folder. So I'll do that again. Just so select that background, unselect it. I mean, not show it. The dot, holding shift, selecting horn, still holding shift, select handle, go down to new folder, puts into new folder. Just like that. Now, I should be able to, if I remember right, should be able to duplicate the folder. So as you can see, I duplicated the folder. Now hide the original. Go to the folder copy. That way I can merge that down. Merge that down. Select all. Control A. Control X to cut. Go back to my template here. Paste that in. Just to see how this looks. I mean, I can shrink it down and stuff like that. Sometimes just for fun. Under Edit, Transform, Scale. Holding Control, dragging along the corner to keep the proportions. I could maybe even put it right here if I wanted to. Let's see. Just, like I said, just trying this out. See if I even want to work with this in the first place. Hit enter to confirm that. Zoom back in. That's alright. I'm just gonna delete that for now. Just seeing if I even want it in the first place. Let's see here, go back to this. Delete the copy folder. Work back on my original again. Let's see what I can do here. Might be something I can do in there. Yeah, I'll try this out. I don't think this 3D thing's gonna work so well in this. It's not that great. Not that I'm committed to that. I'm looking up for a way to make it a little bit more noticeable. See, I'm almost thinking I should have just made a microphone instead. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll just make a microphone instead. I was trying to go for like some low horn or something like that. I think a microphone will be more noticeable, or more likely to get noticed when it is. So, but that's how it is. Sometimes I don't get things on the first try. I mean, I could try to make it look like a speaker, but I don't know. It's looking at like something else I don't want to make it look like. That's all good. Or doing it sometimes. So I'm actually not trying to make a microphone instead. I think a microphone's probably better. So let's see. Something that looks close like one, or at least I can use as a template. I mean, that one's not bad. Let's fix the microphone. Yeah, that's both good. Rasterize that so I can start editing it. W or magic wand, select that. Control X, edit. Control V, it'll paste it as a new layer, but it'll be separate. And the stand right here, that's what I got to deal with too. So selecting on my original one, zooming in, Control plus, panning to the bottom, selecting the rectangular select, just enough to right about there. Go right there, Control X, Control V, it'll paste it as a new layer. Now I'm gonna go ahead, rearrange these, make sure I know what's what. So this would be the base. I guess that'll be the microphone area, mic area, and this will be the. I'll just call it U, because it looks like one. Now I can change out the colors. So go to the base. Oh yeah, control. I never remember the keyboard shortcuts a lot better. Yeah, control U. Okay. For hue and saturation, minus all the way down, so it makes it dark. Black. Okay. Let's zoom back out. And let's make that gray, this mic area. Since I already have a black part. Select the mic area. Control plus U. My keyboard shortcut. To make it gray, I'm going to turn on the saturation all the way down. So there's no more color. Hit enter or OK there. I can make that change. Zoom out here. Now, I don't mind how that works. That's working. So what I'm going to do here is actually hold select mic area, base, and you'll see that it's all selected right there. Go down to the bottom here and hit new folder. It'll put it all of those selected layers into a new folder. And then I'll rename that as my. Oh wait, I'll put a CR in it. Microphone has CR in it, right? Microphone. Now I should be able. I think I can copy the. I'm not sure if I can copy the whole folder. No, let's see. No, I can't. I guess I'll work on that one a little bit more here. Yes, exactly, right? Well, because to me, the microphone probably seems better anyway. Because most people consider when you're streaming, like, you're talking in front of mic. When I was going for the speaker thing or whatever, the blowhorn thing, I'm like, no, that's a bad idea. That might be misunderstood. Where you see something like this, it's probably a little bit more likely to be, oh, hey, that's a microphone. Not confused with something else. So let's see here. See, I don't have to. I don't know if I can actually copy all the layers. I guess we'll see. Oh yeah, see, I just copied all the layers, and they're in there. Now, since that's still selected, I can select new folder, and it'll put it into a new folder. There we go. I'll keep this open for now. Let's remove this layer, because that's not what I need to do. Go back to my working document. Just gonna save it real quick. Rename the folder 1 as microphone with a CR in it. Microphone. Yeah, I think that'll work a lot better. Let's not hide that. CR is 5 string. Look for this. Making sure I select on the microphone. Everyone, please give me one moment, please. Everyone, I need to take care of something. I need to check on something. Excuse me, please. I almost unmuted the wrong one. Alright, I'm back. Like I said, I'm actually away from my residence right now, so I had to double check on something. You know, sometimes real life comes first. So, anyways, coming back to what I was talking about here. My CR logos keep on going there. Okay, thanks. Well, yeah, I got this microphone layer in here now. As you can see, it's in a folder. So I can always bring that back, put it somewhere or whatever. Move it around, change the size and stuff like that. So, select the microphone layer. I should be able to actually scale all of it. Yeah, I see I can scale all of it. The whole folder. I see it. I can scale the whole thing all at the same time. So that'll be good. So let's try. Hey, maybe I should just put it right there. I can almost put the wing zoom in here. This might be interesting actually. Move this over to the side more. And you might need to hear some background noises. Apparently. Let's try this over with the area. Let's see. Zoom that out. I'll commit that for right now. My buddy talking to me. Anyways, coming back to what I was saying here. Let's see how this goes. And that's not too bad. That might be noticeable. I might have to change the text size a little. It's kind of how like all of that goes together. And apparently I'm hearing phone calls. I can't, like usual. And that's what I did for live streaming. Keep doing a live stream about thumbnail about me making a thumbnail of live streaming on a live stream. I think I just hit live stream like 5 times in 1 second. Alright, let's move this around here. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind that. But is there anywhere else? Oh, if I remember right, it should be Control and T. Yeah, transform, right click, and of course I can scale. I cannot do warp. Apparently, warp the image while it's in the folder. Each individual layer I could, but not while it's in the folder. I'm gonna rescale this back. Zoom out here. So you can see where I can put this. Just kind of looking for a spot that it kind of makes sense. Maybe I could use this U somewhere in there. So I don't want to put that there. I don't want to make it look like a Y. And I don't want to put it there because it'll look like a T too much. Even if the color wasn't the same, you would, if I put that there, it would look like a T, and yeah, over the T wasn't so bad. Unless I decide to move my text over, which I could, but not quite yet. Not committing to that. Yeah, I don't mind that. This seems like a good spot. It seems like a good spot. Now, I can do that. Alt Control T to transform. I'm just gonna make it bigger again because actually I still need to edit the microphone. I just kind of want to see a placement right away. So coming back do this for the gray right there. I want to try to add that kind of, like when using Vitamin, that kind of mesh. I guess mesh would be the word. Yeah, I think mesh would be a word that I want to use. So how could I add something that looks like a mesh? Just thinking here, what could I use here? Let me make a copy of it first. I duplicate that later here. Work on the copy. Just please save my work here. Let's see here. How can I do this here? This speckle. No, it's the speckle. No. Find something that'll work. Let's see. Hide snow. See, I don't think. Yeah, see, I'm trying to find something that'll give me something that'll look like a mesh. Mesh. Dust and scratches. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be this here. I'm trying to look for something that'll give me something here. Let's see. Something that make it look more like mesh. Like when you see like a professional microphone or you know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. They're all crystallized. Yeah. Oh, it's like give it to me though. In a grayscale. No, it's not. Yeah, it's not gonna give me the look I want. No, I don't. I don't. Yeah, nah, see, that's not the look I'm going for. But that could be useful to know for some other stuff. You know, like I said, I haven't played around with this much, so clearly I'm playing around with it a little bit today, right now, as I speak here. What I think I'll do it another way. I'll just make it from scratch. I'll just have to make it from scratch, I think. So let me just bring this back. Work on the copy right here. I need some lines right here. So what I'm going to do here is just make some simple lines, and then I'll just kind of make a grid, and then I'll conform it to the shape. I think that might be the best way still. At least then I can control the look of it too. So let's see here. Custom shape, line. Let's change that to black. Actually, that's not. I'll do that. Do something like parallel. Yeah, that's not too bad. Change that to black. What I'm gonna do is actually copy those and move it down. So we'll copy that layer, duplicate the layer, move it down. copy that, select it, move it down. And that's alright. And then group all three of these together, merge down. So I can actually copy all of that, duplicate those. I need to hide my text for a moment here. Duplicate that one. Hoping this will go. I'm not worried about this excess stuff. I can edit that out or erase that after. Now I need to make some vertical lines in there. I'll merge all these three together first. So merge down. Align tool and make some horizontal lines now. I mean vertical lines. Yeah, that'll be alright. Move it though. Hopefully this will work. I have no idea. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. I'm trying to go for it. If I can pull it off, it'll be nice. So I'm just really making duplicates. And you can see I'm making it great real faster. Let's see here. Okay, why not? Now merge those three together. And rasterize both of those now. Okay, it's all right bad. Maybe. This might work. This might actually work. But first of all, I gotta clean it up first. And actually, yeah, I gotta clean it up first. I think. Yeah, remove some of this excess stuff. I'm gonna hit E for eraser. Size is probably alright. Hardness is all the way because I don't need to feather it. Make sure on my horizontal. Nope. Make sure on my vertical one. Yeah. Just kind of erase that because I won't need those. Right there. Up there. Let's go down. Move the bottom parts out. As much as possible. Now select the other one, which is the horizontal. Do the exact same thing. Relatively make it grid. Yeah, I think it'll be good enough. Select the top one here. Zoom back out. Now go to edit. I'm gonna go to the horizontal one, which is the one below it. Go transform my. I think M.O.R.E might do this. I guess we'll see. So I'm trying to make it look like it's turning. If that makes any sense. Trying to. Because also a mic like this is curved in front. Almost like your mouse if you're looking at it. If you got one of those, well, it's like what I have, or a mug, you kind of notice, or when guess that it's curved. So I'm trying to make the lines in there so it gives that illusion. So you're seeing the lines curve like that. Just give me a moment. Just check what's over here. Okay. I'll commit to that. Hit enter. Yeah, that's not so bad. Wait, no. See, there's a slight mishap right there. But I think I can edit that in. That I did after the fact. The vertical lines like that. However, right at the top there. Right at the top. Might have to add in some more here, so we'll actually start renaming that. Horizontal, vertical. Just know which one is which. I'll move that around. There we go. Save my work here. Get that horizontal lines here. Okay. Should move that. I'll need all of them. Probably 3 should be good. So, cut that out. Select only this part here. I'll Control T for transform. Right click on the selection area so I get the menu. Nope, I'm not in it. Let's try that again. So edit. Fine. Yeah. Okay. So warp. Let's see this will work. It's not like I have a little bit. Should be able to warp it right there. Then we submit. I think it could conform it to the tip, I guess. A lot more. Let's see what I can do with this. Oh, right there. Control T to deselect. Yeah, see that bottom line, that one bottom line I don't like, so it's okay. Let's erase that. E on the keyboard, just throw that one third line in there. It'll be alright. It's not so bad actually. But, of course, I have to see how it is in small scale, so I'll select the microphone folder as a whole, and I'll Control T, right click, so I can change the scale. Just to take a look there. V, move it, Put my text back on the screen. Okay. Control T again. It's a little too big still. Grab corner. I'm holding shift to keep the. Yeah, okay. It's not so bad actually. That is not so bad actually. You can still sort of see that, but it's just enough. Let's see, let's view this at the area. It's not so bad actually. Yeah, that's not so bad actually. Just to give it illusion so it doesn't just look like some, pill capsule that looks great. And kinda make some lines in there. That's the idea anyways. That's the idea anyways. That's the idea. That's not so bad actually. So I think there's one bottom line right here. I need to adjust that just a little. So that should be the original one here. But first thing I'm gonna do is, oops, go back to my step. Go back a little here. There we go. To that part. Zoom back in. Should be on the original. Only select that one spot right there in my selection. The marching ants, that dash lines, whatever you want to call it. I'll control T for trans. It's not transform. Yeah, okay. Let's go to it then. Go to edit, transform, kind of warp back a little here. Control D and deselect. Yeah, that's okay. That's not too bad. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, that's not too bad. Let's see what else can I do with this. And the base. Yeah, I'll find the base. This little view that I needed. This part right here. Yeah, what looks like a smiley face. And that's what looks okay at the moment. So again, like always, if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe if you're enjoying this content right now. You see me make a live stream update on a live stream. So you can actually see, sometimes it takes a little bit of time, sometimes not so much. So let's see. Just let's try something here in this mic area. So let's see what happens. How it looks like. It's just here at the bottom. Oops, wrong area. Just to take a look. Maybe I'll move it down a little bit too. It looks maybe a little. Looks like it's joined. Just gonna try that out real quick here. So with that, I'm holding shift. So I can select multiple layers. Put that into a folder. Move that whole folder down. Not only that, folder behind the U. Probably not quite. So if I do that, go back up to this piece, history, go back to that. Well, selected, I'll make a new folder out of that. Again, move that down. Move my base down all the way to the bottom of this. Move the folder in. Move my folder 1 above the U. See, move this. See, that's joined together right now. The base is not supposed to be in there. Should be right there, yeah. That one. Just looking at it right now and just trying to picture it in my head. So there's now. Let's see if I this mic area copy. Just about add something on the outside. Outer glow, which will be a shadow or a line. Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad actually. I think it helps. I think. Always appreciate the feedback. So that's coming along. Let me know still have to see, but I think it's coming along. Let's see. I want to change that red in there, I think. On the U part here. Do a different color. I don't like that right now. On that blue. I mean, cool. See, I don't like that thing. That's cool. Yeah, I'll try grayscale. Yeah, I'll try grayscale first. Yeah, that's not so bad. Not so bad here. just collapsing it so I can actually like click it all. Let's zoom out here. Oh, let's see my work. Control S. Show the CR's live stream layer again, which is just the text layer. Click on the microphone folder. That should be all Control T. Scale. Holding Shift. And dragging the corner. Resize it. Maybe I should put this on there somewhere. There's a lot of places I probably could put it. I'm not committed to that. I think that's gonna be fine now. What it is, as far as I can tell. Now, let's see, microphone, waveform, what else? I mean, also I can add myself in, my picture of me in, and stuff like that, some other things in there. But I think these two things might be more useful. Because like I said, I have these other things that I usually have, such as, let me just bring in this image right here. Okay, we go to this one. Let's go to this one. Such as this image right here, which is actually my default for some of the late night streams. So you can see it right here. So let's see if I can use that. No, it's rasterize it first. I have it selected. So select these two outside spots. Inverse the selection. Control Shift I. So now I'm selecting my box. Control X to cut it. Put that at the bottom here. Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to resize it. So, Control T to resize it. Holding Shift. So you automatically start seeing it here. Yeah, see, I'm doing good. There's something in there. Oh, that's weird. Something in there. Let me undo this. Let me undo that here. Something went down. That did not make sense. So let's try that again. Paste that in there. Control T. I just want to see how it looks with like some other images I might already have. Stuff like that. Yeah, don't worry about the late night thing right there. I'm just kind of seeing how this looks on the microphone. Because if it doesn't work in grayscale, it's probably not gonna work in color. That's generally how I remember it. Color just emphasizes it more, but if it doesn't work in grayscale, then it's probably not gonna work. So, oh yeah. That's like microphone folder. Control T again to transform it. Just to take a look. I mean, also I can probably invert that. I won't commit to this right away. I should be able to invert just bits. Invert. Oh, it's not edible. Ugh, seriously. Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to make a copy of it. Merge all these down. The copy. The microphone copy. I'm just gonna do that real quick here. switch down. I just want to take a look to see how well this works. Now I should be able to invert that. Yeah, see? You see what I'm getting with? So I can at least work with it in if I have a darker background or something like that. And because it's all separate layers, I can still add color to it. If I feel like the grayscale is not working, like here. Black to grays to all the way to whites. Yes. Good point there. I'll do that in a moment, actually. I'll keep both of those right there. That way what I'll do here, I'll change this to, I have both versions of them. But yes, I can do that. So let's see here. And that's easy enough to change the opacity right here. So I want it to be something like that. Now, obviously, the late night thing, I can change out and all that stuff. I actually have the original image of this, so you'll get what I mean, though. Let me just show this one again. So that way I can actually have your diamond or this one. Should work quite nicely. Like I said, I have some other little things I have in here, which also includes this one right here, my creation mode type, which, see, microphone's already in there. And of course I can still put that down a bit. And I'll layer down and still add that kind of thing in there if I wanted to. I'm just taking a look. Like I said. Oh, and then I can add the background stuff in a little bit. Yeah. I mean, I can alter that out too. Like I said, I can change that out. I can invert the text color quicker. Invert, see. So I already have something like this. So whichever one works better. So I can on my next late night chit chat or whatever, I can just bring this one in. It looks very similar, but slightly different. And the best part is, it's all non-destructive, pretty much. Because I can change it up, increase all that stuff. Also, I can change that color too if I wanted to. Let's say, yeah, if I wanted to bring this one back in, I'd probably even go with. I should be able to change that color to the color overlay. I can change it to white, yellow, whatever. I'm fine with that. Oops. Sorry about that. I hit the wrong key. Well, thing in there. See here. Hey, appreciate it. Let me see here. We have a quick sip here. That's why it turns gray. It's not bad. How are you doing? Appreciate everyone dropping by on this live stream of me live streaming, me making a live stream thumbnail. I'm really gonna say live stream a lot. It is what I'm doing. It is what I'm doing. And like usual, like always, if you're new here, give me out a big thumbs up. And like always, feel free to change that red to gray, like that. Clearly subscribe has CR in it. So let's see here. Coming back to what I was doing here. Okay. We're kind of fine with this. Yeah, I'm kind of fine with this. Just making sure that I did this all in terms of what I have. I don't think I have anything on that layer. And the easiest way is just to select it. See, I don't know if I have something in there, so I'm just finding options real quick and add. Is there anything I can, yeah, see, there's nothing. Image isn't changing after adding all that stuff, so there's nothing on that layer. I should be able to remove it. Okay. Or I was able to. Don't check her. Oh, no, maybe I did something wrong. Let's go back here. Or did I? Oh, no. Yeah, see. That was the whole thing. Yeah, see. Yeah, okay. Okay. I figured out my mistake right there. Figured out my mistake. It's because this is actually the whole, all of it. I don't think I must have. Yeah, see, I must have merged them by accident. See, this is why you go back into history. So when you actually have premium, or when you pay for it, not only you don't get any ads, you get twice as much history. So I can go back into history. Like, oh, thank goodness I saw that. Thank goodness I noticed that. And of course, save the work every time you feel like, hey, I'm at a good spot now. You know. Okay. Now I'll need to rename these. Fish. Okay, I think this, oh yeah, because I had to merge that too. See? Yeah, I guess oh yeah, I did have to merge those. Didn't I? Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, I don't want to go too far. Oh, I don't want to go too far, see. Might be going a little too far with this here. Just give me a moment. It's so complex I have to actually make sure I'm doing this right. So hopefully you guys are doing well. You guys can see what I'm doing here. Take care, my friend. Appreciate it. I'm missing something. I am missing something in there. Okay. Delete that one. Let's clearly this is the good one. So duplicate that. Merge all these down. Yeah, that's it. Merge down. Merge down. Merge down. Oh, okay. So hide that microphone there. So that'll be the one that I can work on if I wanted to. Change the names. Let's see. Trying to find. I might still move that down to the bottom. That'll be a working layer I can work on if I have to. And besides, I'll base everything off that. Okay, now save. Let me duplicate of this. Both these. Rename that as the microphone. Layers. So this one, another one, adjustments, invert. There we go. That's now I have that version or this one, whichever works better. And again, I can still add color to it too, if I wanted to, depending how it goes. So okay, just to make sure I don't do it here. I'll rename this. This one will be later base, dark base one. Okay, save my work here. There we go. Sometimes you just have to troubleshoot like that and just take a look. This is why I make copies of the layers. And sometimes add name them. As you can tell, I easily, if I didn't catch it, I would have not noticed, and I would have, yeah. You know what I mean? Hello. Oh, it's nice to see you. Yeah, I see this live. So I made a microphone, 2 versions. So whatever one works. I'll just not hide that for now. I also have this waveform right here, to represent the sound. And I can change the color and stuff like that. And I can, like I said, I can select it, move it. What I'll probably do here, yeah, I think I know what I'll do. Yeah, I might add to it. So if I animate it, it can go scrolling by. So, but that's just an afterthought right now. Let's see, I'm just erasing what one just had here. Waveform, yeah, that's good. We should see, I got the text in there. Separate tube. I can add the microphone in there. Randomly. Put this wherever I want. I have a backup copy of that microphone, which is actually the layers, all the layers separate. So if anything, I could still alter it, make an update the lighter base or the darker base ones. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think this. Yeah. So you can see what I did here. I'll actually change. No quads here. I'm trying to change the microphone. I'll just say O-A-Y-E-R. Okay, microphone layers, okay. That's just that extra one. That, yeah, I should not need that layer. Just checking on everything here. All safe, Control S. And now I'm in a good spot here. Good spot where I feel like everything's fine. Check everything. Kind of name everything and stuff like that. So let's see what else. What else would be cool to add for a live stream? Just things I can add in. I mean, this is just a generic live stream kind of thumbnail. But I want it so, every time you see it, it'll say Sierra's live stream, but something else. That's why I got my right here, my rollers right here. For now, I can still alter that if I really choose to, but I'll keep that in there. It's like I said, there's my late night one, and I can alter that text too. Let's see what else here. Yeah, it's scrolling, can't see it right. And thanks for scrolling by. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. That's why you're so awesome. Alright, anyways, let's see. What else can I do with this kind of stuff? No, I guess we'll leave it right there. Let's add another shape in. Let's add another shape in, right? Not the hand tool. Yeah, right there. Right click on that. Custom shape. Just double check on some stuff right here. Sorry about that. Anyways, let's see. This was one of the custom shapes I went into. I originally tried this little bullhorn or whatever. I was just like, yeah, I didn't like that. It looked too much like something else, and I was a big fan of that. So I'm looking for things I can use here that I can be like, yeah, see, here's a play kind of button. I'm like, do I want a round one? Or this one? Figure that out. I think I want a square one because I already have round things in there. Yeah, I'll go with this one. Hold shift here. Oh, got to fill that in. Yeah, I forgot to fill that in. Let's try that again. I was filling this in. Fill this in. Oh, whatever. I'll just select it there. If I remember right, it should be Alt and backspace. No, it's not edible because it's like, again, it's not an image. Let me just undo that. What do I need to actually? Close that arrow with the blue. Figure down. Okay. What's not? I don't need to do that. Let's save it right here. What's that? No, I need to put it way back in there. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll just have to do it. Let's do it another way then. I'll just have to do it another way. Let's do it like that, whatever. It's not a big deal. I'm not sure why it's not allowing me to put a new layer. You know, sometimes you gotta improvise too. I appreciate it. Let's see here. So, save that again. Draw a shape in here. Set. Find that. This one right here. Oh yeah. Wait, this will work. Yeah, see, now it's working. I wasn't sure why it wasn't working, but that's why I know a couple of different ways of doing the same stuff. Whatever works better, or whatever wants to work. So that kind of looks like a YouTube playlight, which I guess for me should be okay. So I'll just go to a separate tab here. I just look at YouTube play buttons real quick. YouTube play buttons. Just to see how they look like. Kind of get that feel for it. Yeah, okay. Standard red with a white triangle. Okay. So red with a white triangle. Okay. I'll keep the border there. W for magic wand. Select that. I'll just aim for that color. No. Image. Invert. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting it's just a shape. Let's see her. Rasterize it. Okay, now I should be able to do it. Invert. Yeah, okay, now I got the white in there. Okay. Now I just need the red around it. Now W. Put this red up there. In between the triangle and the square. So that. Let's go for a red like that. I should be able to. No, actually, I'll just go to. Let's go to pointing options. I should be able to go pointing options for this. No, I can't. No, I have to fill it in. No, since I have it selected, I can just go brush it in. And what I'm using for this, you can see this, is actually the brackets. So they're usually beside like P or something like that. So smaller, bigger brush size. Let's see. Because the selection is only in that spot, I'm only coloring it, or if you're erasing or something, that spot. So basically, I'm just, yeah, you get what I mean. Now I'll deselect everything. You can see I made a button. Now what I'm gonna do here is kind of spice it up a bit. Maybe I'll add a little bit of a shadow in there. Actually, what I'm gonna do here is cut that. No, I'm not gonna cut it actually. No, yeah, actually I'll cut it, paste it. That should be the triangle. Select both of these layers, so select layer 5 and the shape 1, which I'll rename, while holding Shift. So now they're both selected. Come down here to New Folder. It'll add both those layers that I selected into a new folder. And that folder, I'm going to name it as, I don't know, let's just say YouTube Playboy. Something like that, or Playboy, whatever. And I can expand that folder. You'll see there's the triangle right there, so I'll name that triangle. And shape 1 here, I'll rename as, I don't know, downside. Yeah, downside. I don't even know what to name it. I'm trying to name it by describing it, but. Or maybe I should just name it the square. Or, yeah, square. Square's probably better. Save my work there. Yeah. Yeah, it is. How? You can see I've been going for a while, but once I have this, I have this. And besides, like I said, I think if I did this again, I'd do this a lot better just because, you know, I'm learning as I go along. And this can apply to similar programs that can do similar things. And like I said, Photopea is like Adobe Photoshop. Very, very similar. Lots and lots of similarities. Okay, so there's the, so move the YouTube folder up. Move it, come on. Yeah, right about there. Expand that out. Collapse that. Let's see. Yeah, you can see that. Yeah, see that layer is empty now, so you should be able to delete that. That's why I do a lot of checking, because I don't want to delete layers that are still in use or whatever, or delete the wrong layer and stuff like that. I mean, there's history, so I can go back and stuff like that, but yeah. Okay, so that one, let's go to this. I want to make this kind of pop out a little bit more. And I could try shadow. Okay. And what I'll do here is I'll copy the triangle. So now I have a triangle copy. I'll move that triangle copy below triangle, so in between triangle and square. As you can see on screen, hide the original triangle so I can actually see the triangle copy. And I'll actually go to image adjustments. Well, I can just go to invert or Control I. I'll show the original triangle. Go back to the triangle copy. And let's see on the border, just a tad. Yeah, let's try motion blur. It might work. Yeah. It's okay. I don't feel that crazy about it. Yeah, not that crazy about that one. Not that crazy about that one. Go back to filter. Yeah. Well, we'll try radical blur. Try the zoom one. Just simulate. I think I'm getting closer here. Yeah. Not get to that. Then go back. I just went to simple gauzy blur first. Yeah, let's go to Gaussian blur. Oh, I should merge just to go to Gaussian blur. Yeah, let's set this at 10 pixels. That's good to me. I'll just move it manually over. Use an arrow. I have hit V or the move tool right up here, and I'm just moving it with my keyboard with arrow keys. Left, right, then left, up or down. Just until I can find a spot. Oh, right there. Get to that. I mean that as triangle shadow. Let's go and see. And that'll be alright. That'll be alright. Save my work again. Like always. I might not get smarter. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think so too. Like if you're gonna do this, try to stay organized. Name your stuff right. I mean, now it's starting to get more and more complicated. This is why the organization is important, because like you can see how many, well, let's say minus some layer layers that I have in here and stuff like that. Minus these two and this one, it's starting to get complicated. And remember, look at the folders I have, right? So yeah. And these are just our own ones I have too, like the microphone. I'm trying not to sneeze. That's why every so often you hear me mute the mic. Because I'm trying not to sneeze into the mic. So let's see here. Because I always had to click back. Okay, anyways. And that. Let's go to the square. Again, I'll make a copy of that. So something I can work with. How do I want to make this? Kind of like a border. Yeah, so move that down. Hide the original. Go to the square copy. And this, let's see. This time I'll actually have to use hue and saturation. Turn down the lightness all the way down. So dark black color. Bring back and show the original one. Go to the square copy one. I'll just let you use Gaussian blur this time. Yeah, I'm just gonna use Gaussian blur this time. Or should I? Yeah, I'll just use Gaussian blur. Deployed. Look at that. Every single point right here. Trying to make the button pop. Yeah, I'm alright with that. I mean, I know there's something else I can do. What was it again? I think it's M.O.R.E or something like that. Yeah, I think it's M.O.R.E. It's another one too. I mean, I can make. Oh, even try to split the M.O.R.E too. I'll do the exact same thing I just did. Oop, can't do layer. Do layer. Since I'm still on that layer, turn down node. Go from node, right. Go back to the filter. And if I remember right, stylus should be boss. See, I gotta show it so I can actually see what it's doing. And you can tell that changes the gray. I can do something like this too. Change it. Yeah, let's go there. What I'll do here is I'll just reduce this just a tad. Just a tad. That's the idea. And hopefully it'll work. Just like I wanted it. Ah, see. I think now Keto should be able to know them. Because I'm boring the outside of this red. So then boss, the layer below was coming through and blackness is coming through as a kind of like a shadow. Let's see it as I do it. See, let's see what I mean. Yeah, I'm alright with that. Yeah, no, I'm definitely alright with it. So, let me just show this world to try. Well, I guess I have to leave the triangles in it. Ideally, I should have actually did this when I was doing this. I actually should have just left, not cut out the triangle, but actually filled in the triangle. That way I can actually still manually move the triangle. So, in hindsight, I should have did that. I mean, I could probably go back into history a little bit here. So that's right, go back into history a little and try to do this again. But I'll be over this. And like I said, I just made this from pretty much from scratch, so yeah, that'll be alright. I'm still alright with it. So I'm just on the square red. Speed the boss there. Speed the shadow. Square shadow. Here, okay. Show them all. Close that. Select that right there, and now V on the keyboard, or I'm going directly to it. Control minus this around, and I can move this around. I don't know what I mean. You know, I could have maybe even right here. Now, if I hit Hold Control T, over me the transformation. I can right click on this, and of course scale. You cannot warp a folder. I could do perspective thing and stuff like that, and all those other stuff. So we'll scale it. Oops. Let's try that again. Alt Control D, right click, scale, and hold Shift to illustrate it in terms of like the proportions. Yes, I'm trying to remember the terminology. You know, I could almost put it right here. Kind of even make it so it's just a little bit bigger. Do I want to, or something like this? Anywhere like that. I can get to that one. I'm still working on that element of it. Okay. So what do I have right now? I have if I show it, microphone, a play button, waveform. Now this waveform I grabbed from let me save it first. So I should be able to see it on the outside. I just typed in microphone. But then I eventually found an item in here that was kind of weird. It took time to, yeah, here it is right here. I took that one right there. Open it. Took this one. So that waveform you see is from this one. Yeah. Just changed it so it looks more blue. It almost looks like something I would see in like Audacity or some audio editing software to see the waveform. Made a microphone that is either dark or light, depending on what I'm using it for. I get good contrast in my live stream, my background. So, obviously, for example, I use this one and this one, for example. So I actually have a dark background, for example, and my play button's still there. So I'm just gonna change that YouTube thing to YouTube play button, just so I know. Same one work like usual. I can turn them. Well, I can leave these on, but I'll just turn off. I'll just turn these off. Well, not turn them off, but hide. Well, hide them for now. Sorry, I didn't see you coming. Hopefully you guys can. I got caught up in that. I didn't see you coming. Sorry about that. It's nice to see you, by the way. Okay, maybe I was a little late. 10 minutes. Sorry. It's because I'm only working with one screen, so. And I don't have the side chat popped out. Although, I might be able to. No, I can't because. No, I won't be able to because I'm working actually in the web browser. If I wasn't working in the web browser, I wouldn't mind. So yeah, picking the play button. Just let's see what you guys thought about. Yo, Doc. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Oh, hopefully he's back. I know. Maybe I should work on a Christmas tree or something. Okay. Definitely learning and remembering a lot of things. It's been a while. So that's why I'm practicing, and that's why, like I said earlier in the stream, what it says in the description right now, you know, I'm learning in the visual creation mode a little bit more by practicing. You know, practicing the editing, trying out the software, actually doing it, right? And doing it again at times. It's silly me at times, right? You know, and as you can see, I'm making a few things add to video streams and such for later use. No expert. You can see I'm making mistakes, but I'm still trying to do something. And, you know, I'm making some progress. I try to learn even more. You just want that Christmas tree, eh? Next time. Alright, so I got that YouTube play button now. So I can actually use that, and like I said, I can move that around. This is all, yeah, it's all separate layers, so I can move this around wherever I want. I can have it right here. I mean, let's see. If I increase the size here, Alt Control T, I can increase the size here all the way to be like, you know, right there. It'd be like, or if I really wanted to, I would not commit to this, but be like, well, it's a giant button. And then I commit to that though. It's, yeah. Save that. Move that right down, save that. Let's see here. There's shape here that I can use, custom shape. So I got a play button. which isn't too bad. You know what? Just for fun, I'll make a circle one. Yeah, why not? I'll make a circle version one too. Why not? So I have a shape right there. I did the exact same thing, so you can see me doing it again, and hopefully I remember how to do it right. So I'll rasterize the layer because it's a shape. Because once you rasterize something, usually you can't per se edit. Like if it's text, for example, you can't edit the text itself anymore. It becomes an image. Like if I undo that, I can still probably edit this a little bit. You can see I still have options down here. But once I rasterize it, I won't get some of these options anymore. So let me see my sunshine here. I probably could. Oh, I appreciate that. So let's make another play button here, but that's round. Oh, sorry, let me zoom in here so you guys can see a little bit closer of Rust. Yeah, I already did. Okay, this time around, I don't remember how to do this correctly. So I'll select the inside. Well, sorry, I hit W right here on the keyboard, magic wand. Selected the inside of the triangle on this. What I'm going to do here is press B for brush. Should be B for brush. Yeah, B for brush. Select white. Okay. Color that in. Okay. Now what I do here is set loud so selected. You'll see these looks like dashes. Continuous dashes. Or marching ants, as I also learned it as. Press Control X to cut that. Press Control V to paste that. Obviously, it'd be up here, cut, copy, paste. Because I think if you use a mobile device like a phone or something, you actually have, well, you can't use keyboard shortcuts, so you actually have to manually go into the menu to do it. So now you'll see I have that. Now I'm going to go over to this right here. Just like kind of, well, press X to flip those colors. Or a primary, well, first color or a secondary color. So left bracket to reduce my brush size. Oh, see? Wrong layer. I was on the wrong layer. See? Look, if I show it, wrong layer. Almost made a mistake. Let's select the right layer, which is shape 1. Oh, I'll rename it in a second. Just going to color that in. Oh, it's all black. Now, press W. Just magic wand right here. Shape. Like that. So it's selecting all the similar color. Now I'm gonna change the color again. Now I gotta pick a color here. Let's go all the way to the red. Now, if I remember right, it should be actually Alt and backspace. Just like that. To fill it in with my foreground color. And now press Control and D to deselect everything. So you don't see those marching ants or those dash lines going around. So I'm not selecting anything. Nothing selected on this layer that I have right now. So let's see here. Now I'm actually going to change that back to triangle. Layer 5, whatever that was. Triangle. That's what it is. Triangle. So try to match that now. So again, I have to make another copy of this because I'm gonna make that shadow thing. I have on this one, drag that down. Now it's in between shape 1, which I'm just not reading that to circle. Oh yeah, circle has CR in it, right? Noise. Yeah, we'll work on both. I'll work on both because then I'll have both options. I can either go with this square kind of play button or round kind of play button. Whatever works better. I'll have the ability to use both or either one. So whatever works better, depending on what I'm doing. Like combination one, maybe I'll use the circle one. Some impromptu live stream, maybe the square one, for example. An ideal thing is that they look very similar, just that they're different shape outside shape. So back to what it's doing. Triangle copy here. So rename that. Rename it triangle shadow, just like or not. Triangle shadow. That's how it's add a shadow in there. Now the not show the triangle one. This triangle shadow one. I need to invert the color because I want to make it darker. If it's already colored, you don't have to go to hue and saturation, but since it's white, I need to invert it. Now, what I'll do is show the triangle one, so I'll say become white again. Select that triangle shadow one, go over to filter, I'll apply a blur to it, which in this case is going to be Gaussian blur. And I'll put it at that 10 mark that I said earlier. Okay. Select the move tool if I haven't already. With my arrow keys, move it to the left until I get it similar to what I have on the left side of the screen on the previous one I made. It should look very similar, relatively very similar. Yeah, okay, I'm good with that. Save my word. Since I'm at a good state where I believe everything's correct and how I like it, that's the time to save. Alright, now let's go over what's the match of these two to the circle one. Now I'm gonna make a copy of that layer, duplicate the layer, just gonna move it down, not show the original one, go back to the circle copy one, I'll double click on that, rename that as shadow too. Well, circle shadow, you'll see what I mean in a sec. Now I have to go to image adjustments, hue and saturation, change the lightness all the way down so it looks dark, or in this case black. Okay, that. Go back to filter, go back to the Gaussian blur. Under filter, blur, Gaussian blur. The blur, it's just not. I don't want to. Actually, one of the. Well, actually, if it's too much, I can always go back. Let's try 16. We're fine. So let's see. Let me hide some of the stuff in the background. You can see that a little bit of a shadow on the outside. A little bit of shadow. Now, to get hopefully, let's see if I can actually get the same effect over here. We'll try. I'm gonna duplicate the circle one, the original one. Again, move that down. So now the circle copy is in between circle and circle shadow. I'm gonna go over here, and if I remember right, it should be under stylize emboss. Oh, well, wait. Give me that show the circle one so I can actually see what I'm doing. Go back to the stylize emboss. Let's see what I have no idea. Let's see what I can do with this. Trying to make something here. Oh, wait. See, I almost forgot. What did I forget? Forgot to change it first, so I have to go back to hue and saturation. Change it to dark. Now I'll do this. Okay. Now I'll go back to the emboss. So it's just grayscale and black and white. It's just kind of in that same angle as the other ones. Should be like right there. Just increase the amount I want to put into it. Okay, now I'll show the red one. Now if I remember red, go back to the circle one. This is the red one. Okay, that's the red one. Not the copy, which I'm not naming the circle emboss one. So I know exactly what the difference is. Naming is important. Go to the circle one, which I actually have to show, and apply its own filter, its own Gaussian blur. I might tone it back just a little bit. Oh no, I see. I think it's because of the circle. I actually have to use another borders, the motion blur, radical blur. So I'm trying to get this circle thing in there. Try. So I have to work on this one a little. Because the square thing was easy enough to do. Circle one, I'm trying to get the nice circle in here. Add films. No, I'm not trying to sell it, but give me a second. I appreciate everyone standing by here. Now sometimes, I have an idea, but can I make it happen? Like I said, I'm trying to keep what I did for the square, but with a circle. Motion board. See, I'm getting too much of that square thing. I don't like that. Yeah, I mean, I could go like that, but before I really show the triangle back in there so I can actually see how it may appear. Circle red selected. Actually, I'm not. Oops. Not do that. I'll click on the text in there. Circle red. That way I actually know. Filter again. Yeah, we'll try motion blur. Just trying to get that kind of nice effect in there. Something like that. This is right here. You can see it should be fairly similar. So now what I'm going to do here, to rename this the YouTube play button. So I'm typing there. YouTube play button. I'll name it the square one. Oh, that's the word square right there. That's the square one. And just for I'm gonna copy that text. Just so you'll see this color here. The circle one that I made. I'm gonna hold shift, press the triangle one, which I already done. The shadow one, circle red one, the circle emboss one, the circle shadow one. Go down to this menu down below. It says new folder. Click on that. It will add all those layers that I selected into a new folder. Double click on the text right here. I'll paste that text that I did earlier, and also I'm just going to change the square, the circle. There we go. Like that. I have both a square and a circle version of this. So whichever one's over. So again, I can see my work. So V, or I can click up here to the move tool. Move that whatever I want. Let's zoom in just to see how this looks. I'm gonna select the whole folder. So my YouTube play button, circle one, Alt, Control, and T. Now give me the transformation. That's the keyboard shortcut. You'll see it in here. Right? And there's again, but it is Alt Control T. That's a free transform. Right click on that. You see it shows me that menu. You can't warp a folder. I can't rescale it. Hold shift, drag on the corners so you keep the dimension. Well, not the dimensions, the proportions. Yes. I can put that wherever I want now. Hey, look at that. Hey, look at that. See, what's that? Check that out. Isn't that kind of cool? Take care, my friend. Nice to see you again. So yeah, I can do something like that. Let's see. Put my art text in there. You know, if I did something like this. Oh, so I changed my late night chit chat to text also and stuff like that. That's just a placeholder just so I can see the background. These are just things I'm adding in. But I'm not gonna commit to that change. Yeah, so I just want these available. So I'll just leave them there. Just hide them for now right now. Zoom out work again. Zoom out, control minus. So I have a lot of things there. So is there anything else? Any other shapes I can do right here? Just working with these shapes and stuff like that. And these things I could just add in. I mean, some of the stuff I could just add in for our videos too. Or use them in conjunction or in addition with our thumbnails that I do. So, because since I did the work already, I can add these to our things. So, make videos and stuff like that. Or our thumbnails. Let's see. What else would represent my stream quite nicely for me? I mean, there's probably several things. Let's see. Happy face, man. No. Yeah. Probably don't desperately need to make something. These cute things, man. Cool, but I'm not doing for this. Just cool. Well, I already did the YouTube thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this one actually. I think the circle and the square one's good enough. I don't need these. There might be a reason to do this one, but I can add that later. Yeah, these no whatever was it, band or whatever that BAN. Yeah, probably don't need that. I can do that later too. That won't be that difficult. Suitcase, yeah. You know, these apply to your channel, but these wouldn't apply to my channel. At least not for the live streams. Most likely I would probably make them as a static video. Let's see. Speech bubble? Speech bubble. Speech bubble. You know what? Yeah, I'll do the speech bubble one. So now that I have that speech bubble, I got rasterize it so I can actually use it and actually do stuff with it. See, I should change that to white, but I could just use the match once like that. The Control I, I think. Yeah, Control I to invert. Also, you approximately change to white. You can either select the rectangle, like your selection right here, and click anywhere on screen to deselect, or with a keyboard shortcut, if you have the ability to use a keyboard, it's Control D to deselect. I'll do that again. That's the exact same thing. Just because I think I actually have to learn both. I don't even know where it is, but the keyboard shortcut. So I think if I'm not do this with a mobile device like a tablet or phone, I'm definitely gonna have to learn where it is too. Not just the keyboard shortcut. So this is gonna be a speech bubble. Let's name this. Let's name it speech bubble for right now. Speech bubble. Not sure where I'm gonna use it, but it can be useful. It can be like, ah, wow, or ooh, ooh, ah, or yippee, or some kind of. I want a speech bubble in there. So let's see. What can I? How can I make this speech bubble even better here? Let me just save that here. Look here. Yeah, that's saved. How can I make this speech bubble kind of pop out a little bit more? Trying to think here. Do I want to put a shadow? Maybe not. I was thinking maybe keep it 2D. A little less 3D. I mean, the YouTube play by the Runner Rose go 3D, but well, 3D-ish, but with a loss and different layers in there and the shadow. But I guess I could try it out. So see how it looks. Might look good, but so the same thing again. Copy with the copy layer down. That showed the original one. Select my speech bubbles. Copy. Since it's white, I can invert it to black by pressing Control I. Because it's selected, that would be more darker color. What I'll do here is show again the white one. Make sure I select the copy, which is let me something else. I can go back to Gaussian blur here. I can add a little bit of an outline or shadow effect there. Not too much, probably. Don't want too much, probably around, let's say 5. I got it at 5.5. We'll be alright. Make sure my blue tool is selected. That's also be on the keyboard. Then use my arrow keys to move this. I'll have to figure out how to do this one, how to do this, but just kind of aiming it down a little bit more. Enter. That's alright. That's alright. Let's see, what else could I do with this? Make this a little bit darker over here. And start up the speech. Again, take this. Oh, and before I do that, speech bubble. Copy one, I'm just gonna do shadow. the text speech change. Anyways, coming back to here, I'm gonna go into this original speech bubble. Duplicate the layer. Move it. Actually, I'm gonna keep it right there. So you can get at the top above the original one. What I'm gonna do here, select that layer, Control I to invert it. So I'll say so I change it black, light to black, invert. I'm just gonna tone this down a little. Just gradually see it. So what I'm gonna do here is press E for eraser. Right bracket on the keyboard, or you can go up to here, increase the file size of the brush. So you can tell keyboard shortcut is the left or right bracket, depending which way you want to go. And I'll like decrease the hardness all the way. So I want to kind of feather it a little bit more. Save it right there. Just gotta tone it back. I'll erase that a little bit of it out. And I do something like that. And I can always remove that. I'll change that text right there into do something else here. So like I said, I'm gonna change that text here. Speech bubble and increase darkness, increase darkness. I don't know. I don't even know what to name it as. It's okay. Control S to save. Select that layer. Shift. Select the bubble layer. Select the shadow layer. All three layers are selected. Go down to the new folder right here. It'll add them into a new folder. Just like that. Double click on that. Rename it as Speech Bubble. That's all in one folder. So when I come back to this, I'll be like, no, do I want to add this one in or something like that? But all this work will be done for me. That's pretty much what I'm doing. So, for example, here. Let's see, I don't know if it's all work with this one. Well, I can mirror that. It's not weird. We just hit the original one. Go to this one here. So press Alt Control T for free transform. Flip horizontally. That way. Resize it. Scale. Hold Shift to restrain the proportions. It could be like something like this. You know, be like put some text in there real quick here. Just as an example here. Oops. Yeah. Yes. Change the text size to black. Let's say Gee, why not? OMG. Also, I would change the text, the font to something much more noticeable. Select my move tool, get over, something like this. Increase the size right there so it fits in there. Well, my rules are in there, but my dots are in there too. Yeah. Okay. You can I'll hide the guides. Oh gee. Show my guides back in there. Show my ruler back on screen here so I can use it. I can use something like that if I wanted to. Real quick. Or whatever. Hey, what's this thing? You know. Oh hey, I wanna change that. Make the speech bubble the speech differently too. Say it was not that, and this, it'll still work. And if there was like some sort of taste or whatever, right there, be fine. Be fine. So something like that. Oh, it's not wrong. These two things here. Just yeah. All these layers right here I should not be. So there's my speech bubble, the YouTube play button that's round, circle, the YouTube play button that's a square, waveform, microphone, whiter in color, like gray and white. Their version is black and gray. So whatever works better. Contrast. That's what I got so far. I'm pretty sure this is it, unless I'm missing one or thing in here. I don't know. Not that I do the thumbs up thing. It'll be very similar. It'll probably be for another video or something like that. And check more on these kind of things probably not apply to me so much. A certificate, yeah, certificate. That's the order but I don't know if that's what I want. If that's exactly what I want, it's good. The diamond, yeah, the screen might be not a bad idea. Actually, this was. Yeah, that desktop screen might not be such a bad idea actually. So I can probably make that very similar to a phone or anything like that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll pass on it for now, I guess. Food. Yeah. It was short food or whatever. On a live stream, it might do that, but let's see. Image. Oh, this could be good. Yeah, I don't know. These emoji things. Just playing around with them, like I said. Oh no, do I want to do these people thingies? I don't know. Yeah, maybe not this time. Yeah, see, here's a med kit right there, emoji or shape. So that could be useful for a lot. If I show like a first aid kit or something like that. But I'm doing a live stream version, so that'll be for another one. Let's see. Something that would be, your musical thing or something like that. Play music. This could be useful. Musical note. Yeah, I don't need a paperclip. Let's see. Yeah, see, there's a recycled logo right there. I can use that for one of my actually. You know what? Actually, I think I will add that. I think I want to add that in. Let's see what else there is. I think oh, there's that Christmas tree. I found it finally. I found the Christmas tree. It's right here. Let's see here. Actually, that wrench might be better for the combination mode version that I want to do. Yeah, actually. Yeah, I think wrench work is something like that. Yeah, you know what? Why not? I think this will be the last one though. So I can do later in there. Because I've been going for like over 2 hours on this. But as you can see, I've done quite a bit. That's stuff I can use. Apparently too. I'll just make this red. Hold shift to straighten the proportions. So it's gonna be whatever the background color I select is. So it looks like that right now. So I'm gonna zoom in here. I have to rasterize it. I probably should have made this gray. Actually, I think I'll make it gray. Delete for the magic wand. Just right up here. Looks like a little wand. Looks like that. Hold shift so I can select both parts. Now I have to figure out how to do that on a mobile device, like on a phone or a tablet. But I have to figure that out. I know I do it on a computer, I guess, right? But on a phone and tablet, that might be a little bit different. So push B for brush. Down here on the colors, select that gray that I like, or at least want for this. So I'll go for kind of in between white and black. Get this colored in it. See, so the color will say within my selection, which is like the marching ants or the continuous dash lines. I can deselect that by pressing Control and E. You got something like this. So they're kind of a renderer, but it's kind of hard to see. At least in this, so it's just on it. Tiny bit of a line, maybe Gaussian blur in there, something like that. Just so it pops just a tad. So I'm gonna make a copy of that layer. I got that. Put the copy down. Hide the original one. And go over to adjustments, hue and saturation. Turn on the lightness all the way down. It's dark. Oh, it's not black. So turn on show layer 5 in this case for me. Go to that copy one. And then rename this as start naming my files with wrench shadow. I'll rename that one as just wrench. As I do it, I'll probably change the name. So like wrench shadow again. Go to filter. I'll use Gaussian blur for this one. That's something like this. Now, one thing I want is to separate these two, which I should have actually did in the first place. Or I should do that in the first place. Let me see here. Just take a look here. I'll keep the original wrench together, but the shadow one I'll separate both of them. So I'm just going to select this handle. That's selected. Control X to cut it. Control T to deselect. Control E to paste it. Need that as shadow handle. There one wrench shadow head with the tool. So now they're on two separate with the wrench head up. I'll show the original wrench. Let's put that wrench shadow head layer that I named. Go to blur, well, filter, blur, constant blur. I'll be able to manually do it. Yeah, there you go. Yes, sounds pretty good. I'm just gonna move this with my arrow keys. See, I still had the magic one, so I actually have to move tool or push P on the keyboard. Now I can use the arrow keys. So you can see now it's moving. Shadow, wrench, shadow head. Just until I feel like I want it. More that way. Yeah, I'm satisfied with that, I think. Go to the handle one, pretty much do the exact same thing. Where might increase this one just yeah, sounds fine, I guess. Move tool or B if you haven't already. I think that's separately. That I hit enter. So you can see I'm still make a wrench. Right here. Hello, both of you. Why am I making one see everything here? I'll show you guys. Show you guys here. Let me just not show these. Let me speech bubble. Oh, let me zoom out here. YouTube play button. Right? And all these are all adjustable. I can adjust anything on this. I can adjust these. Technically, I can make a button that's like different color, or adjust this just slightly. These are all named. Like I said, there's the YouTube button square. Oh, there's a microphone. There's a waveform. And I'm working on the wrench right now. Let me just hide all these so I can continue to finish this wrench off real quick here. I want to add something else in there. See if I can actually see the wrench. I'm just making some live stream elements or things I can use for the live stream thumbnails later on. So whatever it is, during carnage mode or say just an open live stream except for the speech bubble. If I want to put my face in there and say, oh, OMG, like I said earlier, and stuff like that. I was just like, yeah, let's take the time to do it right now. No, wait. Oh, I got it. I got it. You know, also, I'm gonna save my file right here. I just double check here. So I'll double check right. I saved it too. And just double check here. Oh yeah, it's only taking up in like in terms of floppy disk, like 5 floppy disks. I can email it. So I have the work already done, and I can make digital copies of all of it. This is work I've done, so there's no copyright on any of it. I made it from scratch. Just working on this wrench a little bit more. I'll be able to turn it and stuff with it. Not worry about that so much. And like I said, these are elements I can control. So, you know, if the shadow's in the wrong spot, I can change it or torque it. I can turn it. Yes, I just said it. Oh, appreciate it. So let's see what else I can do with this. Because I think the combination mode would benefit from something like this too. You know what's funny? If I actually don't, the head of the wrench kind of looks like C. Oh yeah. See. Wait. Let's see. So I'm back to what I was explaining. Before I start anything else, let's select the wrench layer, hold shift, select the wrench shadow head layer, and the layer right below it, the wrench shadow handle layer. All three are selected. You'll be able to notice it. Go down to the bottom here, hit new folder, boom. Puts it all those layers selected into one folder. And also I'm gonna rename this as wrench. And I could probably name that as span or whatever. You know, if it's a like for example, I was talking about, hey, some channel moderators or wrenches or whatever, or spanners, I can actually bring this element in, for example, as something to show. But I'm not doing it for that reason. I could. Oops. So not here, so control minus. So I can almost put the wrench like maybe right here. Let's try that out real quick. Duplicate that just so I can see it. Alt Control T for transform. And so I can move it too. Oh, let me hide the original. Oh, oops. Let's put that folder, not just layer. So again, control. No, actually, I don't need to. Well, actually, I need to resize it. So, oh, control T for freeze transform. Let's see here. See. Oh, and if I don't want it, that's a anchor spot. I'll put it over here. And the funny thing is, if I was really inclined to do this, so you can see the numbers are changing right up here. If with a lot of time and effort, you can actually make this kind of what I'm doing right here as an actual animation. It take a little bit because and more data points or spots you put in, yeah, it's gonna be smoother, but it looked pretty cool. That's even I do that, but I'm just saying, like I could just put this like right here. I could just put that wrench right here. Maybe right there. Maybe just bring it over top. Select my move tool. I'll put it right there if I wanted to. Change opacity here, a little here. You know, I could probably put some of that R more on the top. Just don't do this. Let me save it. Just so I can demo this real quicker. Copy that. You know, something like this. Example. Just showing this as an example here. You know, I could just do something like that. Yeah. You know, if I wanted to. So I was just showing that real fast. Without much explanation. Those are just copies of it, so I can remove it. Not the original. Let's see my file again. Is that kind of cool? Yeah, yeah. That's awesome. Oh yeah. Yeah. Wow, yeah, both of you are awesome. I wouldn't say both of you are awesome if you weren't awesome. Just read you guys' comment real quick here. Oh yeah, the picture face is kind of cool. Yeah, the picture face VIP. It's really cool. I always thought that was the coolest thing. But that's not. I don't see that much anymore though, as far as I know. Let's see here. What else can I do with this wrench here while I think about this? What else can I do? I just kind of. I almost need. I'm sorry. Hearing a random sound. I'm always thinking, it's funny. Just talk about, working on cars, making like shiny tools. I was just like, what can I do? You guys give me ideas though. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's really cool. See, this is why I'm actually trying to practice at this anyways. It's because I was, like I said about Photo PEP, it's possible to do this on a phone or on a tablet. How much you can do and how much detail, and I do half the stuff I'm doing right now. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Because I want to actually show it on video before I start saying anything. Because it's different, definitely. It's also I'm using a mouse and keyboard, so I can be a lot quicker. But I do realize that not everyone has a laptop or desktop to use. People out there do stream on any videos a lot on phones, so I understand. So what did I do here? Add one more color in here. Well, not color, but this French right here. So maybe get a. So make an alternative color of it. Well, not color, but shade of it. So I'm gonna make it probably a little bit later than that. So, magic log, it's like that. Shift, it's like that too. I'll have my color picker up and make a layer color. It'll still be on the grayscale side, just be a little later. And silver, trying to go for silver. There's two ways I can do this. I can paint it in with the brush, which you might have to do if you're doing like, well, if I was on a mobile device like a phone or a tablet, I would have to probably paint that in as with the brush. Like I could brush. It should be, actually, see, I actually have, I'm used to keyboard shortcuts, I could actually remember where it is on here. Because I'm probably not need it on that. Let's see here. I think it's right. No, there. Well, I can use the paintbrush, I mean the gradient or paint bucket tool, but I don't remember where the brush is. No. Nope. Yeah, it's right here. So the brush tool would be here. See, if I was on a mobile device like a phone or tablet, I would push here and then do what I was going to do. And then color this in. However, if on a desktop or on a laptop with access to the keyboard, I can use keyboard shortcut, which is actually all the backspace. So, and I can make that a little bit later. And I will. So again, I'll rename my layers here. So this would be the red, this would be the, let's see the white color. Neutral gray. Now let's not make a copy of that. Also, I'm gonna make a kind of more darker version here. It'll be darker than that color, and it's still selected. See, the selection is still in there. As you see the marching ants or the continuous dashes going around. Does not have to go down on the gradient. Make it a little bit darker. Yeah, right around right there. Get to that. Like I said, I can paint that in. Or just hit Alt backspace. I don't know what both. Now I'll have whatever works better. Work with thumbnail without working on. You guys are socializing. That's cool. That's cool. You guys are giving me ideas. It's clear I need to try out those devices for this. Let's put my tools in here. Oh, yeah, definitely have options. Now, what I'm thinking of trying to do here. I gotta figure out. I don't know if I can figure it out right now. I think I would have to play with it. There's some way to make that kind of shine. That's anything. And I'm just thinking about tools. I know there's some tools can have like a more of a matte finish or dull finish. But sometimes tools are shiny too. I'm not saying I'm trying to make it metallic, but metal. Because it is just like clip art, but something so it just kind of stands out a little bit more. And like I said, my shadows right there are independent, so I changed them up. I think I was pretty sure this is. I got I've been looking at tools. I'm not sure if there's any more I can do at the moment for this specific topic of creating a thumbnail for a live stream in a live stream, and we're doing it live. I mean, unless I could select this one from networking, but I don't know if I need that one from networking. No. Yeah. I'll figure out it better. And some of these other ones are for our videos, not for live stream. I was thinking of the people thing, but I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. And I don't want to do these emoji thingies. Stuff like that. Yeah, I think I'm done with this one. No. I'll probably update this again to make it sense. So, big recap here. We got budget. Have made a ranch, beach bubble, round circle line, square circle line, microphone, the waveform, and yeah, and this microphone, just so you guys could see here, it's actually made. Well, I have to show this from scratch. Well, I wouldn't say totally from scratch, but fairly from scratch. That's what I'm working with right there. Yeah, like that. So appreciate everyone dropping by CR's live stream. Let me just click on that. and listen to me talk on the microphone. As you can see that waveform going by. As you watch this on YouTube, as you hear me speak in the speech bubble and make small talk with my wrenches, I mean my channel moderators. Yes, and all that good stuff. My screw. Yeah. A vice screw. That might be a little bit more complicated because it's a moving thing compared to a wrench. I do not. I mean, I would have to work in a vice screw. That'd be kind of cool. That is awesome, by the way. Now I'm just getting all these ideas. So about 5 minutes left on the stream. I think I'm done doing this, and I've been doing it for another 3 hours here. But as you can see, I put together a few things here. Learned a few more things. Apparently I can make a mind. So cool. Do all this sort of stuff here. You can always save your work. All that stuff. So, back to my screen here, so you guys can see me here. See, here I am. Oh yeah, let me put that text back on the screen. So I appreciate everyone joining me on this digital creation mode with CR, which I actually made during live stream. Appreciate it. Appreciate you all watching me. Maybe. Yeah, but you know our stuff too, right? That's the magic of creating. You know, you do it in your own way, and there's a lot of everything's you can learn how to create with. I know I've been talking about live streaming like for like the last 3 hours straight. Because also I'm making a live stream thumbnail on a live stream. So I'm gonna talk about live stream. I probably said it like hundreds of times already. I mean, I can't stop because it's on the screen. Let me just zoom in here. Just so I can have all that stuff up on screen here. Let's put that right there. Yeah, let's put that right there. Let me just zoom in. Actually, there we go. Let's not leave that on screen. Oh, wait. I forgot I didn't even have it selected. Right? So you guys can see it on screen here. Let's wait that on screen for the next couple words. So I'll ask my side chat real quick. So I'll probably finish up probably in the next 2 minutes here. Give or take. Okay. That's it. And yeah, about 2 more minutes. 2 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 more minutes already. Oh wait, two or 3 more minutes. So take that back down here. There is it. Take my window capture back down. Whew. Man, it's getting cold. Putting back on. So like always, if you haven't already, I know most people have. If you're watching, anyone watching on the replay, like always, feel free to thumbs it up. If you enjoy what I've been making on the stream, maybe learn a few more things with me. Learn things not to do with me at times too. But you know, I'm doing this live, so sometimes I'm making progress, not perfection. And always, yes, and those things too. Let's see, I think I have more. I'll just add a few more these things up on screen here. Return that in. Remember, everyone, you all can create a better future starting today. And this was actually made, so you can check out my video that I made this in. You can see this in action. You can actually make something like this, dude. Like I said, I'll create a better future starting today. And remember, everyone, take care, everyone. Just not see anyone saying anything in the chat before I take off. So they all know. Yes. Yeah, stay safe, everyone. Alright, yeah. I guess it would help if I was on word screen. Okay. With our world changing, we can adapt too. Skill and knowledge will get better with practice. You can't help everyone out there, but one can help someone out there. Take care, everyone. It's peace out from the one known as. See ya. Okay. Take care, everyone. Take care.